And now I think it's time we can bring Niall back into the conversation.
We're back, Robbie. Fantastic win for Rossall came. Chelsea Nolan from Great Cullen there with that lovely score to win the game. We're all set for the ladies senior final here now. I'm seeing the Sharjah team walk on the pitch there at the moment. They're wearing the white, green and black kit, and then Jumeirah Gaels will be wearing the blue. They're just over there speaking, getting some last minute words there from their managers, Niall Groom and Owen O'Leary, before they come onto the pitch. For Jumeirah Gaels, they'll line out as follows: Amy Lee, Megan O'Shea, Lydia Coveney, Emma Barber, Emma Lavery, Michaela Nolan, Orla Moran, Niamh Breen, Roisin Commons, Orna Kelly, Emma Coffey and Sinead Ruth. For Sharjah, we have Aideen Hayes, Anya Barry, Lucy Wallace, Carla O'Reilly, Alana Savage, Roisin Kavanagh, Eve Mullins, Sarah Moore, Jessica Brady, Sarah Callan, Robin Morrissey, Holly McGregor, and they're managed there by Peter O'Connor. I can see him over there. He played in the men's senior final last night. He's a great man there from Bruff and Limerick. The final today will be 10 minutes a half. Both teams have been in impressive form today. Sharjah beating what many considered favourites, Abu Dhabi Nafina, coming into this final, and then Jumeirah Gaels enjoying an extra time win over Dubai Celts. The photographer is just taking a last minute picture there now before the action commences. John, ahead of the final here now, what are your final thoughts?
Well, I was just thinking, you're a Jumeirah Gaels man, so I suppose I'll have to follow Sharjah. Here we are, we'll stand for a rendezvous.
The national anthem just played and we're all set for the final here now. Sharjah wearing green, white and black, and Jumeirah Gaels just in front of us there wearing the blue jerseys.
I suppose one thing to take into account there, of course, is that Jumeirah Gaels had to play that extra time to get into the final as well, so that left them longer playing today than Sharjah Gaels will have had to have played.
Looks like Sharjah are going to play from left to right here. Referee today is Eamon O'Connor. Eamon O'Connor's from the Ballycommon club in Offaly, home club of David Dempsey, who plays fullback for Offaly too, as well as Maddie Dempsey, who used to actually play out here for a number of years with the Sharjah Gaels and Jumeirah Gaels clubs. As mentioned, it'll be 10 minutes a half, and if the teams can't be separated after normal time, we'll have extra time of 4 minutes.
With the team switching ends here now after the toss.
So
Jumeirah winning the toss, they've chosen to go with the wind in the first half.
So Jumeirah play left to right.
Should be an exciting final though.
And one I'm really looking forward to here now, John. Just waiting for Eamon O'Connor to throw the ball in here now so the action can commence. So the ball's thrown in there now. Sarah Moore on the ball from County Louth. Tried to send the ball in there to Jessica Brady, but it just goes out over the line. Jessica Brady from the famous Gweedore club in Donegal. Megan O'Shea there on the ball now. She sends it back across there to Lydia Coveney. In the middle of the field there now, it's to Roisin Commons there from Town in County Meath. Just soloing down the right hand side, back into the hands of Megan O'Shea from Herbertstown, County Limerick. She tees up a shot. That's just drifted wide. Anya Barry there taking the kick out. Anya Barry from the Longford Slashes Club. To Lucy Wallace there now. Lucy Wallace from St. Paul's in Belfast. Gives it across there now. Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin Kavanagh, one of two players from the St. Fectans Club in Termofeckin. It's a wide.
Well, I can tell you that Anya Barry also played for Alain for the past few years since she's recently moved up to Sharjah. And she's an absolutely big loss, as you can see. She's straight in on the ladies senior team this year, so clearly a show of her quality.
Emma Barber with the ball now. Emma Barber is from Douglas in County Cork. Over here now to Emma Coffey. Emma Coffey, a dual star. She won an All-Ireland medal with Meath in the Intermediate Hurling Championship a number of years ago. Back to Megan O'Shea here now from Limerick.
I'll say that Emma Coffey also played for Alain.
Another Alain player. That's Michaela Nolan. Michaela Nolan from Castledermot in Kildare.
It's been a tentative start.
Tentative start so far. Looks like Michaela's going to take the free here now. Over to Megan O'Shea here. Megan O'Shea tries to step Roisin Kavanagh. She's blocked down. Back to Michaela again. Michaela tees up. That's the first score of the game. Scored there by Michaela Nolan from Kildare.
And it's interesting to look at Jumeirah's defensive tactics. As soon as they score, they drop everyone into their own half straight away. And you can see them subs. Remember, out here we do rolling subs. 3 subs on, 3 subs off.
18 Hayes just passed to Sarah Moore. Sarah Moore straight across here now on the right hand side. Back over to the left here now. That was Sarah Callan there having a go from O'Reilly's club in County Louth. Just strikes the ball wide. It's Jumeirah on the attack again. Emma Barber to Megan O'Shea, just scrambling on the ground there with Roisin Kavanagh. I think the referee's going to throw the ball up here now.
Two fantastic players there in Megan O'Shea and Roisin Kavanagh. I'd love to see a foot race between the two of them. They're absolutely two live wires.
Two live wires. Lucy Wallace on the ball here now. Just sending across here on the right hand side. Back to Lucy Wallace again. Back to Sarah Moore. That's well intercepted. That's Orna Kelly on the ball there from the St. Breda's club in County Down. She's got Roisin Commons on her left hand side. She passed it to her. Roisin Commons from Meath. Back to Orla Moran from Palatine. Tries to get the ball into Sinead Root's hands there from Carlo. Sinead's been over here for probably 6-7 years now at this stage. Star player for the Jumeirah team. Back to Commons. Over to Emma Barber, just slowing the ball down.
Again, you can kind of see the similar tactics from both teams. You can see that Sharjah have taken up a similar kind of defensive shape. They drop everyone back inside their own half. They attack as a unit and they defend as a unit. And Jumeirah seem to have a similar setup.
So, Niamh Breen on the ball here now. Niamh Breen, she's from Knocknacarra in Galway. Back here now to Megan O'Shea. Nearly 5 minutes gone here now. We're just halfway through the first half. Over to Lydia Coveney here, another one of the girls from Douglas, County Cork. Back to Commons. Into Orna Kelly, who squares up but just slips the ball wide. Anya Barry just kicking the ball out here now to Lucy Wallace. Lucy Wallace on the ball. Back to Lucy again. She's got Eve Mullins from County Cork. Eve Mullins with the ball in hand. From the Rock Ball Club in County Cork. Back to Lucy again. I can see Carla O'Reilly free in the middle. She's on the ball there now. Carla O'Reilly from Cavan. Well blocked down, but it was Holly McGregor from Dublin who kicked that shot there and it just got blocked down. Holly's from Islandbridge in County Dublin.
And Emma Coffey booting it away for Jumeirah.
Holly on the ball again. Back to Eve Mullins. Carla O'Reilly free in the middle. Carla steps past Commons. Back. Ball in the middle. It's wide ball. So Jumeirah Gaels still a point up at the moment, with just about 3 minutes to go until half time. Amy Lee kicking the ball out there now onto the left hand side. She's Megan O'Shea free. Megan O'Shea racing down the left hand side. Sinead Ruth on the ball now from Carlo. Steps past her marker and the ref is calling it back for a free just there on the left hand side. I'm sure Sinead will step up and take this now. 2.5 minutes to go until half time. John, what have you made of the first half so far?
Yeah, low scoring, of course, but both teams have had the opportunities to get scores on the board. A couple of missed opportunities, but you can see there the ball retention and that by Sharjah. They don't want to give it away unnecessarily. They're looking for holes. They're trying to work it, but the Jumeirah defence has been very good thus far. And here's a shot.
Oh, Michaela hits it wide, so Sinead went short there. She didn't go for the post, went instead there to Emma Barber, who sent it over to Michaela. Michaela just pushed it wide. So Anya Barry from Longford Slashers here coming out of the defence.
She's a great carrier of the ball, Anya Barry.
Brilliant player. She's been brilliant all day as well. You can see.
Oh, and here's Roisin.
Roisin Kavanagh. Oh, great score from Roisin. She's unstoppable. That's a point apiece now. From my watch, there's about 90 seconds left until half time, draw game. That was Amy Lee to Emma Lavery there. There's Emma Coffey on the ball now from the Nafina club in Meath. And there's Michaela Nolan now. She's got possession. Skips past her marker. Megan O'Shea in the middle, who's on the ball now. Megan O'Shea racing past 3 markers. She's closing in on goal here now. And she just cuts the ball wide there. A minute left on the clock here until half time. Sharjah on the attack here now. Roisin Kavanagh had possession, but it just spilled there. Sinead Ruth takes it. Back to Emma Barber. Emma Barber just slow and play down. This is surely the last play here now before half time. Over to Orla Moore on the left hand side from Palatine, County Carlow. Referees just calling it back for a free here now. Half time, John, 1 point apiece.
Yeah, tight game. I think, both teams might be a bit disappointed they haven't got more on the board. It's been a tight one, but you can see what both teams are doing. They're dropping back into their defensive shape straight away. I think what both teams will want to do is they'll try and get Jumeirah certainly will try and want to get the likes of Megan O'Shea in the ball, getting that carry. You saw that attempt at the end she made. Similarly for Sharjah, they'll be wanting to get the likes of Roisin Kavanagh on the ball, and that old saying, there's no defence really against speed. Get them speedy players on the ball, you'll see magic.
And even if they can try and unlock Sarah Moore there in the forward line too, because with her right boot as well, she can score from any angle too.
I was talking to a number of people in Sharjah Gaels, and I was saying how much I thought she'd improved her shooting over the last year or so since she was in the World Games team, and they were telling me she's put in tremendous work on that, and you can see it. It's definitely improved. And if you can get her on the ball in them kind of pockets of space, 25, 30 metres out, she's well capable of sticking it over the bar.
But even the fact that both Roisin and Sarah play for their home club, St. Fectons in County Louth, they're two players you wouldn't want to come up alongside in the midfield, and to have them on the same field here for Sharjah as well, just two star players who can inspire any team.
Yeah, and the club at home, of course, they must be absolutely devastated. Two absolutely brilliant players that will be missing for the year, unfortunately.
Yeah, over in Termofeckin, about 10 minutes away from Drogheda there in County Louth.
You can't really say that one team is overly on top more than the other. Maybe Jumeirah had one or two more opportunities, but both teams there they missed opportunities to put themselves in front. But I don't think either team will go in unhappy with their performance either. They kind of limited the score and opportunities for their opposition to have chances.
Well, absolutely, it's been a very tight first half too, very enjoyable, and we'll have second half to come any minute now. Sharjah just coming back onto the field now for the second half. I can see Niall Groom and Owen O'Leary are just giving some last minute words to the Sharjah or to the Jumeirah Gaels team.
We will, of course, be heading over to the awards straight away after this. It won't be live, but we'll be going through the awards for the full day. You can see the awards presentations and interviews on the video that will be uploaded later this week of the matches. And just for everyone at home to remember, of course, it's 10 minutes aside with 9 players on the field, and they have 3 subs that can roll on and off throughout the game.
The second half commences. Eamon O'Connor throws the ball in there now. Eve Mullins gathers it, and he's coming back for a free. It's a free to Sharjah. Eve Mullins from Rockbawn in Cork is just stepping up to take the free here now. She's Carla O'Reilly there from Cavan. Back to Sarah Moore. Just on her right hand side. Will she have a go? No, she turns back. Gives it there instead to Lucy Wallace. Lucy Wallace to Carla O'Reilly. Breaking through the tackle there. Free to Jumeirah.
Again, I think we can apologise to everyone at home and everyone over here that's watching this. The games have been delayed. Of course, there were so many that went to extra time and golden score, including the game before this. We'll hardly go to extra time or a golden score here again today.
Emma Barber on the ball to Roisin Commons there. Kicks into Sinead Ruth. Just on the left hand side here now. Sinead tries to turn it on her right foot. She kicks a point. Sinead Ruth just on her favourable right foot there kicks a score. So Jumeirah 2 points to 1 up here now, just a minute into the second half. There was a quick kick out there now there by Anya Barry to Eve Mullins here, just on the right hand side. Eve Mullins kicks in here now. Jessica Brady from Gweedore, same club as Kevin Cassidy and the McGee brothers in Donegal, a lovely part of the world. Back to Mullins again. She sends it across there now to Carla O'Reilly. There's a bit of a collision there between Carla O'Reilly and Michaela Nolan. Refs just stopped the watch for a second just to make sure Carla's okay.
I think an important thing to talk about as well, now Jumeirah are up by 1 point. Sharjah will obviously need to score in response to it, but with the short time span in these games out here, you really feel the pressure when you go behind because you have so little time to really respond to that. So, Sharjah will need to kind of push here a bit, but they don't want to push so much that they leave big holes in their defence that they can be hit on the counter. It's that short time period. It's very much something that can happen.
Carla's okay there now. I can see her up there on the left-hand side, and Eamon O'Connor's just throwing the ball back in to commence play. Eve Mullins just winning that ball there now. Back to Carla O'Reilly again. She's looking for Lucy Wallace on the right-hand side, but it's dispossessed there by Emma Coffey from County Meath, the dual star. Back to Roisin Commons again from Centralstown. To Orna Kelly. Back to Emma Coffey. She's won Football Player of the Year, Camogie Player of the Years. Fantastic player. That was Lydia Coveney just striking the ball there over the right-hand side to Orla Moran from Palatine, County Carlow. To Michaela Nolan there now. She skips on the right-hand side. And Michaela just slips that ball wide there.
Yeah, you mentioned Emma Coffey there, Gus. Loads of awards. She in fact won Alain Camogie Player of the Year 2 years in a row, and then moved to Jumeirah and won Jumeirah Camogie Player of the Year 2 years in a row.
I think she could have won a Football Player of the Year as well, so just a fantastic all-around athlete.
You can see her there as well. Doesn't mind the physicality, likes to carry the ball. Great player.
Great player. Sharjah on the ball here now. Alana Savage from Leixlip just giving the ball off there to Lucy Wallace. Lucy Wallace skips past the tackle of Orla Kelly, or Orla Moran, I should say. And Holly McGregor gives it back there to Lucy. Over there to Eve Mullins on the left-hand side. Oh, that ball is just dispossessed. Niamh Breen on the ball there. Gives it to Orla Kelly from the St. Breda's Club in County Down, to Emma Labrie there from Moy. Back to Orla Kelly there. Orla Kelly sends it out over here to Roisin Commons. On her favourable right foot, just steps inside the tackle. Back there now to Emma Barber from Douglas, County Cork. To Orla Kelly. Just surveys her options. Back to Niamh Breen. And just a bit of a scramble on the ground there now for possession. Eamon O'Connor blows the whistle. I think he's going to throw this ball up. 4.5 minutes here gone in the second half. Just a reminder to our viewers, Jumeirah Gaels are up by 2 points to 1. Roisin Kavanagh jumping in here now with Sinead Ruth to try and win possession. Roisin Commons takes it there on the break. Gives it across there now to Emma Coffey. Back in the middle to Sinead Ruth. Over there now to Niamh Breen from Knocknacarra, County Galway. To Megan O'Shea now from Herbertstown, County Kildare. County Limerick just steps inside there on the left-hand side. Looking for option. She's got Sinead Ruth there. Sinead Ruth runs into
Sarah Moran.
Runs into free to Sharjah. Ran into Roisin Kavanagh there. So Lucy Wallace passes the ball there now. We got Sarah Callan there from O'Reilly's, County Louth. Robin Morrissey from Erin's Own and Waterford. Back to Sarah Moore on her right foot. Fantastic score. Level game.
Yeah, we spoke about that at half time. We know she's well capable of hitting them with her right foot. It's just getting her in that little pocket of space where she can get that shot away.
Absolutely, John. She can kick those scores from anywhere. 2 points each here now. On my watch, I have just over 4 minutes left as Amy Lee kicks that ball out there now to Emma Barber. Steps inside the tackle of Sarah Moore, back to Megan O'Shea. Just Free to Jumeirah. Megan O'Shea gives it back to Emma Barber from Douglas, County Cork. Over to Michaela Nolan from Castledermot, County Kildare. And the ball just breaks loose there now. Sharjah get a hand in, they come out with it. Give the ball back there to Aideen Hayes from Kilmallock, County Limerick, famous hurling club. Aideen Hayes. Just Megan O'Shea just intercepts it there now. She has Emma Barber in the middle. Emma Barber just soloing there through the middle at the moment, just taking her time, looking around at her options to see who's available next. She steps back. She's got Megan O'Shea across here now on the left-hand side in the white boots. Megan just taking possession here now, just looking up there to see who her next pass is going to go to. She slips it in there now. That's to Orla Moran from Carlow, but it looks like it was a throw rather than a pass. 7.5 minutes gone, 2.5 minutes to go. Lucy Wallace there to Carla O'Reilly. Back in the middle there now to Holly McGregor from Islandsbridge, Dublin. Sharjah just coming through the middle there now. Back to Lucy Wallace from St. Paul's. To Sarah Moore, just on the left-hand side, trying to get onto her right foot. Just catches it there, it's dropping down again. Emma Barber's on the ball to Emma Coffey from the Fianna, County Meath. Coming down the left-hand side. Stepping into the middle and just tries to get the ball there to Orna Kelly, but it breaks back down to Emma Barber, or Emma Coffey. To Sinead Ruth. Sinead Ruth just slowing things up down the left-hand side, tries to step into her marker, the ball breaks onto the floor, and it's Lucy Wallace with the ball, and she wins the free.
And we're seeing an advancement here. We haven't seen too many of them today, but you know the new rules are in effect, of course. Any dissent, any cynical fouling can invoke a 30-metre penalty. So the referee has used that.
Just about a minute ago, just Carla O'Brien there giving the ball to Roisin Kavanagh. Comes driving through the middle, and the ball breaks onto the floor. Roisin again, and she just kicks that wide. Still 2 points apiece. I have a minute left on the clock, just under a minute.
Any score here now could be vital, or we could be heading to extra time.
Could be going to extra time once more today. But what a game it's been so far here now. Amy Lee there from Kells, County Meath. Just giving the ball off there now to Megan O'Shea on the right-hand side now. Megan steps in. She's got Emma Coffey there in the middle. If she wants to go with that pass, she goes with it to Emma Coffey. Emma tries to get the ball to Orna Kelly, but it breaks loose, and Jumeirah still have the ball. That's Orla Moran. And it just breaks down there now, and it's well caught there now by Anya Barry. Anya Barry sends it out there through the middle. I think that was Robin Morrissey winning the free there. From Erin's Own in County Waterford, Robin Morrissey is. Lucy Wallace there with the ball. She's had a lot of possession today. To Roisin Kavanagh, who comes racing through the middle. Tries to give the ball off to Sarah Moore. Sarah Moore on her left foot, and she's blocked down there now. Emma Coffey comes out with the ball, but referee Aaron O'Connor is blowing up for full time. John, I think we're going to extra time again. 2 points apiece.
Yeah, I think Jumeirah Gaels hosting the tournament today. They didn't expect it to go so long, but so many finals, semi-finals have gone to extra time and golden score today. Such is the nature of the way we play it out here. But I suppose the positive thing is it's all competitive football.
Absolutely, Lucy Wallace has been brilliant for Sharjah today. She's just so
She must be. She's definitely in double figures anyway for possessions, and she's been up in the forward. She's been up in the back. She's been everywhere.
clinical. And then again, Sarah Moore, that lovely score. Roisin Kavanagh playing very well. And then on the Jumeirah team, just Megan O'Shea's been everywhere, left to right, just trying to inspire her team forward. The teams are just having a break here now, getting a bit of water, getting some last minute words from their managers. I can see Peter O'Connor there just in front of me on the left hand side talking to the Sharjah players. Peter from Bruff and Limerick played and starred in the final last night that Sharjah senior men's were taking place or competing against Abu Dhabi. It was a 6-point defeat in the end, a 5-point defeat. And I'm just looking over here on the right hand side, I can see the Jumeirah management just talking to the players for a final time before we go back out for a 4-minute period of extra time. At least the conditions have cooled down today anyway, because in the first 2 rounds earlier on, I think it was nearly 44 degrees. Definitely one of the warmest days we've had over the last few years when it comes to our football, hurling or camogie action taking place here in the Middle East.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the nature of it. I hear that if you want to play football in the middle of the day, it's going to be hot, but we don't want the players playing till midnight either. So just finding that balance. But overall, I think it went very well today. Everyone's in good spirits. Yesterday went off very well, of course, as well. Um, and plenty of teams yesterday coming, of course, from outside of the UAE.
Yeah, it's a funny time of year in the Middle East as well, September, October. Like you could get one day where the weather's good, one day the weather's bad. But at least now we know from the end of October things will cool down again. I'm just looking down in front of me here now and I can see that Carla O'Reilly and Megan O'Shea are just, I think Sharjah want to play left to right here for extra time, so they must have won the toss there.
Yeah, there's only a hint of a breeze. It's still an advantage if you have it, but it's not that big of a breeze. So obviously they want to utilise that and maybe try and play a good long ball into the likes of Sarah Moore or that if they can get in a bit of free space. But like anything, if you're a good player, the opposition are going to have you well marshalled. So she'll have to use all her tricks in her box if she's trying to get free. The other option is, of course, they try and run it.
Yeah, absolutely, John. 4 minutes here now. Sharjah have just taken to the field. Jumeirah just having 1 or 2 last bits of information from their management. I can see the managers just walking back onto the sideline here now as the players are approaching the pitch. It'll be a 4-minute period here now of extra time.
And then, of course, if they can't be separated after that, we'll be going to golden score once more.
Yeah.
Again, we have to apologise to everyone at home and everyone watching for the delays in the day. Just so many games, unfortunately, going to extra time and golden score. But it's just, I suppose, again, as I said before, it's great to see competitive games. You don't want to see a final and a team winning by 10 or 12 points. So it just means that there's loads of competitive football happening throughout the day.
Referee's just setting his watch here for this final 4-minute period. He's looking right, he's looking left, he's coming in now just to throw the ball up. And Eve Mullins grabs the ball from Rd.1 club in County Cork. There now to Roisin Kavanagh. Back there to Aideen Hayes from Kilmallock, County Limerick. Over on the right hand side there now is Carla O'Reilly on the ball, back to Sarah Moore, to Aideen Hayes again. To Sarah Moore. Over on the left hand side here now, that's Eve Mullins in possession. To Carla O'Reilly. Aideen Hayes again. To Sarah Moore. Just slowing things down she is as she sends the ball there back to Carla O'Reilly. From County Cavan. She's got Lucy Wallace on the right hand side if she wants to give it to her. Carla to Lucy. Into Aideen Hayes there again. Aideen fists it across the box to Lucy Wallace. Lucy Wallace sends it back there now to Eve Mullins. Eve Mullins just blocked down there. Bit of a scramble on the ground here now for possession. think that was Lydia Coveney who picked it up initially, and now it's in the hands of Michaela Nolan, but she's penalised. That's going to be a free. Perfect side there now for Sarah Moore to come up and try and strike the score that'll put Sharjah 1 point ahead with 2.5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, we spoke earlier about that right foot of hers, if, and she's been working a lot on it. If she can slot this, it puts the pressure on Jumeirah.
Great score there now by Sarah Moore to put Sharjah a point up. Sharjah 3 points, Jumeirah Gaels 2 points.
I think that was a case of big players and big moments there.
Lydia Coveney giving the ball to Megan O'Shea. Back to Emma Barber. Emma Barber just looking up here now to see who her next pass is going to go to. She's looking right, she's looking left. She's just slowing it down. Back to Megan O'Shea again. Megan O'Shea just sewing up the right-hand side here now. Breaks through. 2 tackles. And free to Jumeirah. I think that's...
And just like Sarah Moore and the far end, Jumeirah have the opportunity here.
Yeah, I think Emma Barber will go short though. Yeah, she gives it back there now. Emma Coffey, the dual star from County Meath. To Michaela. Michaela Nolan. The ball just breaks on the ground, but she collects it again. Michaela gears up for a shot, but just strikes it wide.
Jumeirah are going to have to push in this kick out now. They're going to have to box them in.
Going to have to box them in, John, and there's just a minute left on the clock here now. Looks like they're pressing. I can see Amy Lee coming up the pitch here now.
Sharjah will want to waste every second here they can. They can be guaranteed the keeper here will take a slow kick out and waste time.
Anya Barry with the ball in hand. Anya Barry from County Longford. Gives it low on the ground there now to Eve Mullins from Cork. Oh, free.
And the referee gives it a throw ball pass, so it's a free kick. And then there was a bit of dissent, as we spoke about earlier, and he has advanced the ball 30 metres.
30 metres, so Sinead Ruth will strike this. Sinead Ruth from County Carlow. This to level the game. I've got nearly 4 minutes up on my watch here now, so it'll be interesting to see will Eamon O'Connor blow this for goal and score if Sinead kicks it over the bar, which she does. So draw game. Looks like Eamon O'Connor is going to do one last play here now. He's just looking at his watch here now. I can hear him say 30 seconds as Lucy Wallace takes possession. 10 seconds I heard him say. Last attack here now. See Roisin Kavanagh, ball in hand. Just cuts through. Look at that. Roisin Kavanagh wins the free. So it's going to be a free for Sharjah.
No, he's giving it for travelling. He's giving it for steps.
I thought that was a free in, but look. Draw game.
We are going for a golden score.
Golden score. Didn't know for a minute whether he was going to give that a free in or not, but
I had a sneaking suspicion. She tried to ride a couple of tackles there, and the referees. We had a couple of conversations with our own refereeing panel over here, and we had a referee course a few weeks back, and the talk was that a lot of stuff was going to clamp down on things like players taking steps. So you can see it a lot of times it mightn't be given, but by the letter of the law it is something that should be given.
But you can just see a glimpse of her class there, the way she can just break through the middle there, and she's so unstoppable. Likewise with Megan O'Shea from the Jumeirah side. So golden score, John.
Yeah, well, going back to Roisin there, and what you don't want to leave with the likes of hers, you don't want to leave any grass in front of her. You have to get up right in front of her and stop her there, because if you let her get up ahead of speed, she's so hard to stop when she gets going. Just so pacey. Next score wins, of course.
Brilliant match here so far. It's 8:45. in the UE here at the minute. I can see Megan O'Shea coming back in here, so there'll be another coin toss. All the matches are finished on the other pitches here now. There's a bit of rugby taking place there over on pitch 3 on our left hand side. There's netball taking place there just in front of us there. Looks like it's just finished up as well, and following this match here we'll have our trophy presentation. This venue, the Sevens, as well, in just a couple of weeks' time it'll have the Dubai Rugby Sevens, which is a staple on the UE sporting calendar as well. So you'll have many people up here over the course of the weekend taking in all the rugby action.
There's fantastic facilities here, of course, and you'd expect nothing else from them. Like the pitches here are absolutely immaculate.
And it's just brilliant for the community. Like you see the minis rugby taking place here at the weekend. You see the juvenile football, the hurling, the camogie, the Gaelic, the netball. There's just so many sports taking place up here. Even cricket as well, which takes place on one of the back pitches there. So it's just a brilliant facility for the entire community here in Dubai. So goal and score it is. Sharjah lining out here now. Jumeirah just coming in. Next score wins.
And, you know, but both managers are probably saying, you know, don't do anything silly. We don't want to be giving away any frees. Both teams have, you know, players well capable of kicking a free kick. So, you know, we don't want to be giving it in, you know, 25, 30 metres out. Don't be giving it in any fouls. Keep it nice and slow. And then, of course, on the offensive side, they'll be saying, you know, keep the ball in hand. Make sure it goes to your jersey.
Eamon O'Connor throws the ball in there now. And it's gathered there now by Jumeirah Gaels. Roisin Commons from Town. Gathered there now by Megan O'Shea from Bruff, but plays her club football with Herbertstown, St. Bridget's. Orla Moran. Back to Emma Barber. To Megan O'Shea again. Just steps on the right there of Sarah Moore. Back to Sinead Ruth again. To Emma Barber. To Roisin Commons. Back to Barber again. To Michaela Nolan. She's got Megan O'Shea on her right. Megan O'Shea with the ball. She tries to give it over to Michaela Nolan again. Orla Moran to Megan O'Shea. In the middle there now. Emma Barber, just a bit of a wrestle on the ground for possession, but Megan O'Shea comes out with the ball. Just tries to step past her opponent, but she's pulled down. That's a free for Jumeirah.
It's a very scoreable free as well. Like we're looking here just inside the D. Definitely well capable of being kicked. So pressure kick here. We spoke earlier about big players and big moments. There's a big moment here.
And this kick from Sinead Ruth from Carlow to win the game from the Aero Club. She moved out here in 2018. Sinead Ruth squares up and she strikes that wide.
Sharjah live to fight another day.
We're just looking for another ball there now. You can see Anya Barry down there. She wants the ball.
As we've often said, unfortunately out here, something that's taken for granted at home is there's often no nets behind the goals, and it's something that unfortunately slows the game down out here. But for anyone listening at home, be very grateful for your nets. I don't know of any. I think Bahrain have some nets behind their goals, but I think they're about the only one.
Anya Barry to Lucy Wallace. Lucy's got Sarah Moore on the right hand side here now. She's just slowing down possession. Back to Carl O'Reilly. From County Cavan to Sarah Moore. From County Louth to Anya Barry. From the Longford Slashers Club. Eve Mullins on with the ball. Holly McGregor to Sarah Moore, steps in. Sarah just mishit that a small bit, but she's gathered possession again. She gives it to Lucy Wallace. Lucy Wallace to Anya Barry. Eve Mullins on the ball. Just looking for her next pass. Back to Eve Mullins. To Anya Barry. Anya Barry to Lucy Wallace. Anya Barry. Back to Sarah Moore. Sarah Moore just clips the ball over here on the left-hand side. Back to Sarah Moore. Anya Barry. To Lucy Wallace. She's got Eve Mullins just free in front of her, but she decides to go herself.
You just see Sharjah, they're just working, they're just looking for that gap. They don't want to rush it, but Jumeirah are holding a good shape.
Eve Mullins on the ball again. Back to Sarah Moore. White ball. Still draw game. Next score wins.
Yeah, you can't kind of see it off camera there, but like the subs, as soon as that goes wide, you had 3 Sharjah ladies heading for the line to make their substitutions. 3 new Sharjah ladies on. Jumeirah doing the same.
You can see Robin Morrissey there marking Orna Kelly. But Sinead Ruth has the ball from Jumeirah Gaels.
Oh,
Free out. Free to Sharjah. Sinead just ran into Roisin Kavanagh. Lucy Wallace telling the girls just to slow it down. Lucy Wallace there now. Passes the ball there to Alana Savage from Leixlip, County Kildare. To Sarah Moore. Robin just trying to gather possession there now. Robin Morrissey from Erin's own Waterford. Oh, he's given a free. It's not on Sarah's favourable right side, so I wonder will she go short or will she have a go? But she decides to give it back to Alana Savage, the 28-year-old from Leixlip, County Kildare. Into the middle there now to Sarah Callan. Sarah Callan across to Carla O'Reilly. It's Lucy Wallace on the ball again. She is Roisin Kavanagh in the middle. Roisin Kavanagh giving it across there now to Robin. Back to Roisin. That's Jessica Brady. Fantastic goal there by Jessica Brady from Godor Donegal to win the match. What a finish to the game for Sharjah. A goal in goal and score from Jessica Brady, the 30-year-old from Godor Donegal, same club as Kevin Cassidy and the McGee brothers. Beautiful part of the world. So Sharjah, the winners here. I can see the Jumeirah girls over there. They're absolutely devastated with that finish. Goal and score. 3-point win for Sharjah. John, what's your reaction to that game?
yeah, unfortunately, another old saying there, which is, it's a fantastic way to win, but it's a very hard way to lose. You have to feel for the Jumeirah Gaels players there. They put absolutely everything into it, but Sharjah there, just that little bit of quality at the end. We spoke about big players and big moments. Both teams had opportunities to win the game even earlier than this. So, that was a great little bit of play. And as we said there earlier, Sharjah is so patient. They'll work it over and back and over and back. They were inside the opposition box numerous times, but the shot wasn't on. They recycled it around, and then when they finally got their opening, they took the opportunity.
Yeah, there's a few brilliant phases of play there as well, John. Robin Morrissey, very influential in those phases of play. Likewise with Lucy Wallace, Carla O'Reilly, Eve Mullins, Roisin Kavanagh, and then Jessica Brady popping up with the winner.
Lucy Wallace, of course, she was all over the place today.
She was fantastic. From St. Paul's in Belfast, but from a Jumeirah Gaels perspective, they can be very proud of their performances today. I know sometimes it means little in defeat, but just from seeing their displays across the day and how much they improved and all the work that they put in, they stars all across the field as well, from Emma Barber, Megan O'Shea, Orna Kelly had a great game too, Roisin Commons. But look, it still is only the first round as well, so the winner gets 10 points, runner-up gets 8 points, and there's still 3 other rounds to go. These teams will no doubt meet again in the second round in Qatar in a few weeks' time. It's a 3-point win for Sharjah. 1-3 to 3 points, the final score here now. Just want to thank all our viewers for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed that action. We'll have plenty more to come across the season. We'll be back in Allain next week for the hurling and camogie round 1 in Allain, and then we'll have round 2 of the football, which will be taking place there in Qatar next month as well. So stay tuned for all the action. We'll have plenty of great games to look forward to. And just to recap, a fantastic win for Sharjah in the senior ladies final this evening, beating Jumeirah 1-3 to 3 points after golden score. Thanks very much, John, and thanks to all our viewers for watching this evening. Take care.
Just here with Carlo O'Reilly after Sharjah Gaels won after golden score. How was that?
Yeah, tough. Went to extra time and then we had golden score, but thankfully we pulled through, and yeah, the girls did unreal and we're delighted.
Yeah, Jumeirah pushes hard, and you both had opportunities to win it in normal time. You both had opportunities to win it in extra time.
Yeah.
You both had opportunities to win it in golden score. So, it was a very balanced game, and it could have gone either way. What do you think the difference was? Why did you come out on top?
We're great at supporting each other, playing together. Like we just said, we're going to push on now. Extra time, we were like, right, we'll take it, and then golden score came, and we just said we have it in us, we have the legs, we're well able to push on. So yeah, all down to the lads as well, great training sessions, and all down to the girls as well, and all the support.
Yeah, your lads were unlucky last night. They went to extra time, of course.
Yeah.
But overall, it must be a great weekend for the club.
Yeah, unreal. The inter girls as well got into the final. So no, we're delighted.
Yeah,
delighted.
And then I'll leave you one more. You're looking forward to round 2 then? You're going to Qatar?
Yeah.
Have you
definitely.
predictions? Do you want to do it back to back?
Yeah, we'd love to do it back to back. I think we have it in us. So hopefully.
Great stuff. Well done again today, and we'll see you in Qatar.
Thank you.